What's going on? It's your boy Cody here hosting the BYMBS pronounced BIMS Blow Your Mind Bible Stories. Episode 1 we tackled creation and the mind-blowing fact that you were created and designed in the image of a creative and unique designer. Almighty God, baby! This week we pick up right where we left off after the first two humans were created, Adam and Eve, starting in Genesis 2 and 3. Here we find Adam and Eve in charge of this wonderful creation. God carved out a special place on the planet just for them, and it was a straight paradise. It's called the Garden of Eden, and within its serene beauty, you could hear the water flowing through some peaceful streams. Birds chirping in the grand sky, and the sweet aroma of vibrant flowers moving with the gentle breeze. That's so pretty, baby! In the garden there were two trees called the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all can imagine what the tree of life looks like with the big old roots booming, boom, boom, from the ground and the branches launching, sir, ready for takeoff, to the clouds. But the tree of the knowledge of good and evil was a little more unassuming. For the sake of time, I'm gonna refer to this tree as an acronym. T-O-T-K-O-G-A-E. Tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But let's call that joint Tatagi. Tatogay. Tatagi. Tatagi, Tatagi, Tatagigi. God created this garden for Adam and Eve, for them to tend to and name the animals, which had to have been wild. Imagine, dog, cat, bat, muskrat, hippopotamus. Anyways, this garden was perfect. Perfect. Like at this time, everything was literally indeed perfect. Not no, oh my gosh, I got the perfect prom dress and I have the perfect date. It's gonna be a perfect night. Nah, I'm talking perfect. It was so perfect that Adam and Eve got to walk around butt naked with no shame at all. Hey. God told them that they could eat anything that they wanted from the garden. He said you can help yourself to them banging bananas. Bang, bang. He said you could have them peaches out in Georgia. That's my them Florida oranges. Them avocados from Mexico. And my favorite, juicy watermelon. They all had that good that they wanted, except God gave them specific instructions that they should not eat from the tokagi. That was the one and only rule. Adam and Eve lived in a wonderful world without sin. There was no fighting, no arguing, no lashing out irrationally, no trouble deciding what's for dinner, no tugging on the comforter because it's not big enough for the both of you, no compromising on what show you want to watch, and definitely no stopping really quick at the grocery store on your way home from work. Gee! No one got sick, they were never lonely, they were never even afraid. The Bible says that a serpent, a snake, tempted Eve.
Hey, what's up, Eve?
Snakes can talk.
That fruit on the tokagi is looking mighty ripe. Take a bite. Trust me, it'll be worth it.
What? No, that's literally the only fruit we can't eat. Besides, God said I shouldn't touch it or I'll die.
Oh, you're not gonna die. Trust me. He's only saying that because God has secrets. And if you want to unlock those secrets, you will eat the fruit. You'll be just like him. God doesn't want you to be like him. Does he even love you?
I don't know.
Eat it.
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 I don't know. Eve? I don't know.
Don't you want to be like God? Your eyes will be opened. God doesn't love you.
Fine. Let me see what all the hype's about. I'll try it. Oh, it's so good. Adam, you have to try it. Okay. Okay. Ooh. All of a sudden, everything changed. With the serpent's lies, sin entered the world. With disobedience came shame, and Adam and Eve realized that they were naked. Everything was different now. The world used to be so perfect that God would literally walk with Adam and Eve in the garden. But today, when the good Lord took a stroll, he could not find Adam and Eve. They were hiding from him in the bushes. God saw their not so hidden hiding spot and called them out. God was like, why are y'all hiding from me? Y'all not even that hidden. Adam reluctantly answered, God, yeah, we're hiding from you because we're naked. God was like, naked? Who told you you were naked? Hold up, y'all ate from the tokagi? That was the one tree I told y'all not to eat from. Bruh, 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 bruh. Yo, Adam was like, yo, it was this woman that you gave me. Eve was like, Adam. Eve was like, not cool, look, the snake, he made me do it. And God was like, snake? God cursed the snake. He removed his arms and his legs, forcing him to crawl on his belly. In the dirt for as long as he lives. God made it so man and snake would become enemies. Some of y'all like, oh, that's why I hate snakes. Some of y'all like, oh, that's why I hate snakes. Then God turned to Adam and Eve and gave them their punishment. God told Eve that whenever she gave birth, it would be extremely painful for her and for every woman after her. On top of that, God said that there would be a strain on her marriage and all the marriages to come. As for Adam, because he went along with Eve, and quite frankly, probably because he threw his woman under the bus, probably because homeboy sold out his wife, God decided to curse the ground, making it harder for things to grow. For the rest of his life, everything that he needed, food, water, shelter, all would require hard work and physical labor. I'm talking blood, sweat, and tears. God casted them out of the garden, never to return again. We call this the curse or the fall of man, because it was then that God and mankind became separated. When sin entered the world, it went from perfect and fell to what we have now today. There's a couple things I want to personally take note of here. First of all, it took only the very first two people in existence to mess this up. It wasn't like Larry, 3,000 years into perfect existence, messed it up for everyone when he sinned because he cursed after stepping on a Lego. If you were the first person to ever exist, it probably would have been you two. Stop blaming Adam and Eve. Another thing worth noting is that God created humans to have free will. We are not robots here forced to worship him. We have the ability to choose. So God, being the creator of all things and the knower of all things, still created mankind knowing that we were going to disobey him. Yet God followed through and still created us anyways. Because while he might be mighty and powerful, he is also compassionate and loving. Now that speaks to the character of God and who he is. And you? So what's all that got to do with you? The next time you hear the whispers from a metaphorical serpent in your life telling you that you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough, that you're not worth it, that no one loves you, that God doesn't love you, remember that God created you in his image, and he created you even though he knew you were going to mess up. He did it anyway because he loves us, because he loves you. He knows you're gonna mess up, and time again, he's just waiting there with open arms, wide open to love his children. This is our God. And years after Adam and Eve returned to the dust where they were made, God reconnected our separation and he bridged the gap to us. We weren't gonna be separated forever because God, spoiler alert, sent his son to save the world. Jesus. 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 And Jesus, and Jesus. But that BYMB, baby, is a few seasons away. Until next time, remember whose you are.